The Tangenetic podcast is aimed at a mature audience. It contains themes that are not appropriate for all listeners. It's important to note that we are not experts. We routinely have no idea what we're talking about and are just three idiots sitting around a table. Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome to Tangenetic Might Play for June 2004.
Hi.
Now,
Might Play!
to kick things off I'm Seth, and as usual here with me is John Doe and Swoosh.
Hello.
Hi.
So, fellas, what did you play last month?
I played Little Kitty Big City, and it was as gorgeous as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
I loved it. It
I
was
think
so
the
much
only
fun.
problem is it's a bit short.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the only issue I have. It's over very quickly.
It definitely could do with a price cut to probably get it into the value range for a lot. I had fun with it, though. Played it all, and I found all the hats and things, because fuck it.
Yeah. I
But
played it on
it's
Game
so
Pass,
cute.
and it was worth it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for free, effectively free, it's worth it.
Yeah.
I actually paid the money for it. I paid the 30-odd bucks.
Me too, because I forgot it was on Game Pass.
Probably would have been better at maybe a $20 price point, but
Yeah.
at the same time, I don't feel ripped off.
No.
I had fun. I
I-
genuinely enjoyed it.
I dumped through, I think I did all bar like 5 or 6 achievements in it. I wasn't going to hunt around for the 100 recyclable cans. But other than that, I had a hell of a time with it. It was fucking great.
Yeah.
It was really entertaining. I just spent so long chasing that goddamn chameleon around.
I stumbled across him several times just walking. I was like,
Yeah.
hang on, this sounds sort of familiar. Something's... Oh, here he is. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
At one point, I found him in like a portaloo. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, that's what you meant.
I think that's what makes these little rhyming puzzles really good, is they're just descriptive enough to jog your memory, but not
Yeah.
generally tell you exactly where he is.
Yeah.
But
But it's
the
very
amount
much
of
like
time...
Untitled.
The amount of time I spent running around, just tripping people over. Just
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
running at their legs, just, oh, you kamigutsa, now I'm going to steal your sandwich.
Like, give me that sandwich. I'll give you to catch some birds.
I think my favorite thing, oddly enough, was really early in the game when you meet the mayor. And he's sitting there and he's like, okay, so I'm not going to help you until you knock all the jam jars off of the shelves.
Yeah.
Why should I do that? Because humans have gotten too much hubris. They do not understand that they cannot keep jars there. You must knock them down to show them their folly. It's just like, yes, that is so fucking good.
Yeah.
I was genuinely embarrassed at how late in the game before I realized that if you steal someone's sandwich, like knock someone over and their sandwich breaks apart and you take the bread, that it actually attracts birds.
There's an entire tutorial to explain to you how to do that.
Yeah, well, I apparently forgot that immediately as soon as I did it, because
Yeah.
I spent the rest of the time hunting birds by literally just trying to creep up and, oh, you fucked off. Okay, where's the next bird? And I run around until I find another bloody bird on the ground. And it took me forever, and I enjoyed it.
But I got, like, eventually gets to the point of, like, you know, parkour and just climbing up entire buildings. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I
I love the verticality. That was
Yeah.
such a good call on their part. Like, make it small and dense but tall.
And no fall damage. The amount
Yeah,
of times
I mean-
got up high, I was like, I'm jumping.
You're a cat.
You're Assassin's Creed off every surface. It's
You,
great.
you should have started the game with 9 lives. And after the 9th life, your save file gets wiped. You start again.
Oh, that'd be great. That has to be the hardcore mode.
That would be a really good, like, add-in later, as you say, as a hardcore mode. 9 falls, that's it.
Yeah, that would be good. The only other thing I've been playing is... I don't think it came out this month, but it was The Last Stand Aftermath, which is just a roguelite where you're playing zombie survivors. It's kind of fun.
Switch got me onto that one, too. It's pretty fun.
Okay, I don't think I'd
I mean-
even seen that one.
It's like
not
a isometric
from-
third quarter view kind of thing.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
It has some problems, but it's really entertaining. Like, none of
Well-
these problems are big enough to make me regret buying it.
Yeah, it's still in an early access stage, so, you know, like, buyer beware. But, yeah, it's not bad. It's just clunky in places. I don't think it necessarily needs to be, but generally that doesn't get in the way of a good run and having some fun.
Yeah, like, the annoying thing for me is occasionally a good run is destroyed by a fucked frame rate, where out of nowhere a boomer appears and surprise! Like, why? Why would you do this?
I mean, that's the effect of random generation, though. Sometimes the random generation you get just sucks.
Sometimes the random generation says, you don't get any fuel. Like, but I need this.
Well, there's one can, and it's in the other side of the horde of zombies. Good luck, motherfucker.
But at the same time, I don't hate dying. I don't get angry. It's just like, alright, I got swarmed by zombies. I died stupidly. I cooked a grenade too long or something idiotic. But
I think it only annoys me if I get really deep in a run, because it's like, alright, I've been running this run for like an hour now. I'm annoyed that I died. But if I've been like 15 minutes in and something dumb happens, I'm like, whatever, go again.
Yeah. I kept dying at the second stage, the end point for that, the final bit of the map, ruined me about 4 or 5 times. Because I'd get right to the end and then I'd get murdered by a fucking charger. I'm like, you bastard. Let's go again. And just dive straight back in. Worth the price of admission, I'd say.
Yeah, I would not disagree with that.
My
Okay, you, John Doe.
well, short of a little kitty big city, my entire month was filled with. Well, it started off with Horizons Forbidden West, which I still thoroughly enjoy, and I have not touched anywhere near enough. And then, I think, was it Homeworld first or Tsushima first? I think it was Homeworld first. I downloaded that and then didn't get a chance to play it immediately, so it's still sitting there, staring at me, going, "You've downloaded me, now fucking play." And then Tsushima came out. And then my month was over, because that is all I fucking did. Because
it's a really good
damn
game.
Tsushima is so fucking good.
You pet all the foxes, because they are the goodest of boys.
Oh,
and, yeah.
How far you gotten?
I'm still on the first island, because I can't help but open up every little part of the map. So, where is white? It's a little sliver. I'm going there. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, okay.
I do the same thing.
A free tip specifically for that bit of the game: if you actually get rid of all of the Mongols, it reveals the whole map and all the markers. But you can't actually do that until you free Lord Shimura.
Yeah.
So I would actually advise playing the main game until you've freed Lord Shimura, and then all the markers for where all the Mongols are will show up, and then go do those, and you'll just get the whole map cleared with no effort. You don't have to keep running in empty spaces hoping for the best, and there's something there.
Oh, I don't even care what I run into. It could be empty space, because goddamn, this game is pretty.
Oh, 100%.
Like, where I'm going over here, I'm just going to go over a hill. Oh my god.
I'm going to go where the wind takes me.
Yeah, I just need to stand here for a couple of minutes and just look at this.
Oh, yeah. It is a gorgeous game. And once you get to Island 2 and 3, they've got their own visual styles. It's really, really good.
Though, Predator skins annoy the shit out of me. I literally just want to farm Predator skins to have enough that I don't need any more for the rest of the game. It just annoys me.
I don't tend to find it that big a deal, because the game heavily incentivizes samurai playstyle, which doesn't require gear. And the Predator skins are just so you can carry more arrows or more...
But I like the arrows. I like the
we all went
distance
stealth
killing.
archer.
I can't help it. It's just a default gameplay. I got a bow. I got an option for stealth. I'm a stealth archer.
Oblivion ruined us for that one.
It really did.
What are you playing as, stealth archer? Oh, you can play other things. Shut up! I'm playing stealth archer.
I'm playing the only viable gameplay. Fuck off.
Unfortunately, that gameplay style falls off pretty heavy.
It does in the second islands, yeah.
The problem you run into, you get into more armored targets, and the bow just can't drop them.
Yeah, I was sort of almost hoping for, like, they call it a half bow. I was hoping for the
you get a heavy bow.
Yeah, and I was hoping that would be a little more armor piercing for headshots, because that's...
It is, but you can't use it in stealth.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Yeah,
because it's a big full draw bow, so you have to stand up.
Well, I'd also expect it to have considerably more range. But I tend to sit on the outside of a camp and then pick everyone off that I can that isn't wearing a helmet, and then I go into the camp and kill everyone else.
Yeah, no, that's my normal
You'll
playstyle as well.
usually find that later in the back half of the game, the better playstyle with the bow is to just shoot everyone who's a lookout, and then use stealth on the inside of the base.
Or, make
yeah.
some noise and draw them closer to the grass and raptor them.
When you get there's a talisman you can get where you don't lose stealth whenever you do an assassination from grass.
Yeah.
Ooh.
At which point you just create a murder bush.
Yeah.
You lure one guy over, kill him in front of it, then someone will wander over being like, "What's this corpse about?" Next corpse for the pile.
They're like a pile 10 corpses high, and eventually the big boss of the little thing comes like, oh, all my guys are dead. And then suddenly they are too.
Yeah.
Great game. I love it.
Yeah, it's amazing. Although I have actually finished the whole game and the DLC again. Yeah, I know, I'm a bit of a no-lifer. But it's really, really fun. The one issue I had is there's some problems with the DLC. It has this really annoying bug where all the audio just stops.
Oh,
except for the music.
Huh.
So, like, I was having the big climactic boss fight with the boss of the DLC, and they're bantering, and then it just all stops. So I didn't even get to enjoy the last boss fight's dialogue.
That's unfortunate.
And I haven't had any sound issue. I tend to play with the music right down anyway. But I've had a lot of stuttering and frame rate issues. Like,
I mean, frame rate issues might be more of a your system.
Well, that's probably not right. Like, I'll run into a section and then everything will lock up and then go, like stuttering. It's sort of weird. Which is weird because I hadn't had that issue at all for like the first 3 weeks, and then it's only in the last like week that I've started to have that issue. So I don't know if it's a memory problem or if it's something wrong with my hardware or what, but it's been annoying. But I'm still loving it.
I didn't have any problems playing the entire base game. It wasn't until I hit the DLC that I'm like, what the fuck? Why is this suddenly where all the bugs are? Although I really wish I could get some of that DLC content sooner.
Yeah.
Actually, theoretically, you should be able to. I just don't know how it would affect the game.
You can, once you reach that little boat, you can fuck off to Iki Island wherever you want. I think when you're trying to come back, they don't allow you to take certain stuff back.
No, they let you take everything.
Do they?
Yeah.
It's been a while since I actually played the game, because I haven't played
The weird bit is, though, like, that the whole Iki Island section comes in about a third of the way through the game is where you unlock the ability to go and do the DLC.
Yeah.
And nothing's stopping you going, but a lot of the content I ran into had the character reflecting on events from the game.
Yeah.
So I'm like, how would that work if you haven't done them yet? Like, if you just went straight to Iki Island as soon as it became available, would it work as functionally well? Because you haven't done a lot of things.
It works on a basic, like, understanding. Because when I got the DLC, I was running through it again. Like, the game is for shits and giggles. And went to Iki Island before finishing off the main quest. And it all functioned. But it basically just... Because there's not really much deviation in the end line. So... Oh,
the actual through line of the DLC wouldn't change at all.
Yeah.
But there's things that you reflect on to do with Lord Shimura and Rizzo and stuff like that. It's like, if you haven't played out all those stories, how are you going to actually incorporate them into this? Because they were a semi-important part of the story.
Yeah. Which is kind of like anytime someone brings up the DLCs, like, just play the main game first, finish that.
The problem is, there's 2 upgrades there that I think would be incredibly useful for the main game, which is the ability to do the horse charge, which just lets you run down squads of guys, which would make your traversal so much better. You don't have to get off your horse, do a standoff, or just fight them. You can just be like, run them all down! And you get the saddlebags, which... double the amount of ammo you can carry. Basically, you have your you have your personal stock, and then any overflow up to double ammo gets put on your horse. And every time you get on your horse, you just refill your ammo automatically.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's a massively useful quality of life feature, and it's locked behind the DLC.
That would actually give me a reason to ride the horse, because currently I don't. I run everywhere.
I mostly run everywhere in those games. Occasionally, if I have to go somewhere far away, it's like, all right, I'll just get the horse.
That's one thing I enjoyed about
riding.
Forbidden West, is like I didn't have a set animal. It was just, okay, I'm done with this animal. I'm going to abandon it. I need another animal. I'm just going to find another one.
Yeah. That was it, the old nerd cubed emergency stop. Just point the shotgun down.
Yeah.
Fucking Red Dead.
Oh.
And I don't think I played. Yeah, I pretty much just played that and a little bit of the last fall game that Swish was playing as well. And really, I did the same thing Jono did. I'm like, I'm gonna play Homeworld. I'm gonna go play Ghosts.
Yeah, Homeworld Ghosts. And then I got distracted. I've been meaning to go back to Homeworld, and I will do it. It's just when.
Yeah,
it's going to be great, because when you go back to it, it's like finding that lost ice cream in the freezer. It's like, oh shit, there was one of these left. It's amazing. You feel great.
And I mean, like, I was super hyped to go play Hellblade.
Yeah.
And I finished up Ghost, and I'm looking at Hellblade going, I need a break for 5 minutes from a character action game.
Yeah.
Like, I'm really keen to play Hellblade, and apparently it's really good, but, like, I need to take 5.
I picked up a game called Keeper RL, which is essentially RimWorld, but with magic more than technology. It's been fun. I've died a lot. My colonies do not last.
Right, so, do we want to get into the games for June?
It's probably about time.
Yeah, where's my money going this month, Seth?
Well, we'll see. It's a bit of a lighter month for June, which is probably good. I know I could use with not having to spend a huge amount, but I did find a collection of interesting things and like the one thing I'm actually hyped for June. So, first trailer.
Oh yeah, I forgot that Destiny 2 had a DLC coming.
Destiny 2 still doing things?
Yes.
Apparently.
This is their last major expansion, though. This is basically them culminating the 10 years of Destiny into the final shape. They do have some small story episodes planned for after this comes out, but they're not planning another big expansion pack at this time.
Yeah. Okay.
Which also leads a lot of the fan base to believe that they might be angling for more of a Destiny 3 before they kick everything off again.
That's fair.
It didn't help that one of their major characters also had their voice actor die.
Yeah, that tends to force their hand in things. I actually haven't played Destiny. I really should kick it in the guts and give it a shot one day.
I dumped a lot of time into Destiny 2. Destiny 1 I dumped time into.
Yeah.
2 I really got into. And then once they took all the original content and just pulled it out of the game and then added it back in as additional cost DLC, I walked away.
My bigger problem was when they took DLC that you paid for and hid it.
Yeah.
The section of this game that are content from expansion packs you can't do because you can't even go to the places where it's set anymore.
Wow, that's fun.
But I know a lot of people are pretty hyped for this. I mostly threw it in here because it is a big release in June. This is the last big hurrah for... Well, last big expansion pack, not hurrah.
Yeah.
Or Destiny 2.
Then comes Destiny 3.
Well, a lot of people think that might be where they're going, but we can't tell for sure.
An even greater microtransaction hellscape.
Well, I mean, that was the thing that a lot of people... I've watched a couple of videos of people talking about their experiences with Destiny, and they're like, look, after Final Shape, I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've played the story for this long that they want to know how it ends, but that's it. I'm finished once the Final Shape is over. It wasn't Activision. Bungie was the money grubber here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Which is weird. Like,
I mean, yeah. I mean, they had a microtransaction-based game.
yeah.
They were making money. Why would they not continue that? But that cheating on Destiny is a completely other discussion we can have in a normal episode.
Yeah.
Here, it's the final shape is coming. Have fun if that's your thing. This is a weird one I found. I don't know if I'll buy it, but like it randomly like twigged my interest.
I did see this pop up somewhere.
Oh, final shape is June 4th.
Cool.
So it's like horror survival Chernobyl.
It seems to be more like a survival sim game about the Chernobyl disaster.
Huh.
I'm not sure.
Looks to me like just finding radiation. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's a
Cleaning up
cleaner
the-
sim for Chernobyl.
Yeah.
Look, I have played some like weird cleaning sims. I would probably end up getting this then.
I know, right? That's
yeah.
why when I saw it, it's like, I'm going to have to put this in, even if I don't necessarily think this is like an amazeballs game.
Look,
It
I'll
just
log in and
twigged
start
that
cleaning
bit
up
of mind.
Chernobyl. It'd be great. It'd be fun.
I'm honestly surprised that they haven't put some sort of mutant or creature in here that chases you while you're trying to clean.
That would be entertaining. No, the danger here is you might accidentally just walk past
Radiation,
a door that
yeah.
leads... Well, that. A
The
door that
elephant's
leads to
foot.
the elephant's foot. Yeah. Walk around a corner, up, down.
Is it called liquidators because if you get too close to the elephant's foot, you turn to liquid?
It is now.
But yeah, that's just a weird one I thought I'd throw in.
When's that
That
come
one
out?
comes out on June 6th. So, here's another one that's a bit of a what the fuck, but like, I couldn't look away.
Love a good what the fuck.
Isn't
Is
this
this
an
like
ad for a mobile game? I swear I've seen this as a fucking ad for a mobile game on
No, no,
Facebook. And
this is a real game that's coming out. It's called Empires of the Undergrowth, and it's an ant RTS.
I was going to say, like, this is an RTS. Like, what the hell? Like, I am intrigued.
I know, right? I don't know why. It's really dumb, but like the weird bits of my brain go, "You want to play the ant game?"
Yeah.
Yes.
You,
yes, I
It's
do
that
want to play
little-
the end game.
it's that little bit in the back of your head that just, like, wants to be a hive, like, mind overlord. Like, yes, control the thing.
That also makes you wonder, like, why is this not already a game? Like, it's they already are a fucking RTS.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
remember
like
there
it was
Sim
years
Ant back when we were
ago.
kids.
Yeah, Sim Ant.
Yeah. I never played it, but I knew it existed.
So
Look,
yeah,
I
that's
hate
the thing
the
that's
fact-
coming out.
I hate the fact I'm probably going to get this now. Like,
I know, right?
why does my brain scream, buy the ant game?
This would be fun if
I
like
don't
you
know.
had a different species of ant, like the little black piss ant
Yeah.
or termites or whatever.
Well,
yeah.
you clearly do. In the trailer, they show a bunch of different types of ants, like the ones that can shoot phosphoric acid and stuff.
Yeah.
So
We
Yeah.
yearn for the mines.
That's gonna be a purchase.
For the dumbest of reasons, but definitely worth it.
yeah. So Empires of the Undergrowth comes out June 7th. Next up,
I just, while you're learning that, the idea of there's so many people in the industry going, games are an art form. It's art, and then just cuts to like, ant game make fun happy chemical.
kinda, yeah.
Dragon is dead.
Yes.
Did I kill him? Please say I
So-
killed him.
It's the way they're pitching it seems like a few too many different concepts at once. A sort of Diablo RPG Metroidvania thing.
Yeah.
But I think the thing, like, from what I've been able to discern, is it's much more Metroidvania than anything else.
It looks cool as fuck. I will say that.
It looks.
Yeah.
It almost looks like they're trying to make your character look like a Witcher, like the opening character. Anyway, they changed character partway through, but
Yeah.
yeah.
That
I mean, it looks
entertaining.
like exactly what I think it's going to be, a cool Metroidvania game. There's a
Yeah.
pretty good chance I'll pick it up, because I do very much like Metroidvanias.
Oh yeah, I have been feeling the itch for Metroidvanias. I picked up the Humble Bundle that was running recently for it. The ones in there are actually really fun. And I've got the urge to play more now. So,
Well, there's a new one coming out June 7th.
yay! The
All
pixel
right.
graphics look amazing. I love it.
And here's where you get a little bit of the sausage made, and I accidentally didn't have this one's trailer up like an absolute chump.
Yes.
I was so busy making sure I had a good spreadsheet of notes so I could give all the trailers in the right order, I didn't open one of the trailers.
Nice.
There you guys go.
Oh, I forgot this was coming. I think we talked about this at one point last week.
No, I think
That might have
so.
been the preamble or something.
Oh, we were talking about the different Monster Hunter games because we were just talking about whether you should get Rise or World.
Yeah.
No, this is Monster Hunter Stories. This was actually a DS version of Monster Hunter that made it a little more Monster Hunter if was Pokemon.
Oh, neat. It is very cute. They have a talking cat, so that's good.
I mean, the talking cats are a feature of Monster Hunter.
Oh yeah, I'm just happy he came along for the ride.
So basically, the idea is in this one you pair up with a monster that you ride,
Yeah.
and you go and battle other monsters. The idea is you'll then acquire their eggs, which you'll hatch to get new ones. So it's kind of got a bit of a Monster Rancher Pokemon vibe where you want to collect all the cool monsters.
I hate how much I want to play this now.
I know, right?
Like, yeah, this is screaming at my inner child, and I may have to pick this up.
Yeah, I actually played it back on the DS many, many, many moons ago. And yeah, it's pretty fun. I liked it.
And
It
it's
is
got
a little more
graphical,
child-focused. Like, I'm not going to pretend it's going to, like, stress your brain out. But it's generally well made, pretty fun, and yeah, it hangs together very well.
Nice. Although I would love a version of this with the actual Monster Hunter graphics. That would be amazing.
Yeah, well, that's not what they were going for.
I know, it had, like, the DS was very limited, but...
So, Monster Hunter Stories Remaster is coming out on June 14th.
Nice.
Next up, and I will probably pick this up because I like this sort of game, and the setting seems really fun, which is Still Wakes the Deep, which is that monster hunting you on an oil rig game. And I will admit, most of me just wants to play it because it's on an oil rig, and that's a setting I haven't really played any games on.
That is true. There's only a few, like, games I remember being on oil rigs, and they're mostly shooters, like, it's just a match map.
You're just on the top bit, not like in the
Yeah.
guts of the
See,
facility.
an oil rig setting is what I expected more of those, like imposter games to have. Like a confined space with a lot of little nooks and crannies. Like, yeah, I don't know. I've expected to see it in a lot more things, particularly for multiplayer competitive games, because they've a great environment that's very compact, like very enclosed. But yeah.
But then it can also have, like, interesting areas like pipes running through so you can see through them and you might be able to catch an opponent unaware.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's a cool idea.
I
So,
like it.
Still Wakes the Deep is a sort of a horror puzzle game from what they've pitched it as. I'm somewhat interested in it. Like I said, I'm more interested in it because of the setting than anything else. Yeah, it looks fun.
It looks entertaining. Like, I would happily watch someone play this game. Playing it, I'd just be a little bitch and not go around any corners. Hide under
Alright.
a desk for like half an hour.
Still Wakes the Deep comes out on June 18th. And here is the last one, which is the game I'm actually looking forward to
Hey!
for this month. And shock horror, it's Elden Ring's expansion pack, Shadow of the Erd Tree.
Good old
Yeah.
Erd trees.
I massively loved Elden Ring. It's still one of my favorite games. Yes, I am all in on a DLC for that game.
Oh,
I
some
really,
of these
really
creatures
fucking
look fun.
I have still never played Elden Ring.
It's well worth it.
I've actually had a few friends who don't even like Souls games who've picked up Elden Ring and actually been like, this is a pretty good game.
Yeah. It's the closest thing you can find to a Souls game. Sorry, a casual Souls game.
I liked the Jedi Survivor series. They were like the closest I've sort of played to them. Actually, there's been a couple I've played similar to it.
I'd say the Jedi games are closer to a character action game than a Souls game. They don't punish enough on failure.
No, they don't. But I also fail a lot, so...
Yeah, no, I like these kinds of games, but I will fail at them a lot.
But then I point at stuff like Another Crab's Treasure or Code Vein if you want like an entry point to the Souls genres.
Oh, I did.
Another Crab's Treasure was so good.
Oh yeah,
that's another game that I played that in the last month.
You should finish that one.
Actually, who was it? I think it was Moist Critical put up a thing recently where he's trying to get people to speed run the game for a reward. So I want to see some of that because it's already a fun game.
Yeah. I'm the most hyped for this for June. Like, there's some other stuff. Like, all the other stuff is either interesting, makes the weird lizard brains bits of my brain work, but I will pick them up. You will definitely see me pick it up. Will be that. I fucking love Elden Ring. So
that is fair.
That's like the easiest sell anyone's ever had.
They might as well just like ship it to you now. We've already taken the money. We knew.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So that's a lot of games for June. It's a little lighter this month, less high profile stuff. But we are about to start heading into trailer season.
Yep.
Yeah.
We will check out our main show weekly episode for the reporting on the state of play, I think is happening.
PlayStation's May state of play.
Yeah.
We should be able to get that
this
in
is May
just
play.
before.
That's PlayStation's May state of play.
Yeah.
Not to confuse you or nothing there.
But that's in the main show, so please check that out if you want to see our opinions on what happened there. So we might find out about some cool stuff coming out in the back half of the year. But June's looking like a good time to delve into the old backlog or maybe actually go play Homeworld and Hellblade and all those other games that have done.
The time of year to announce and not a lot of time to release.
Yeah. Now I have to go hunting for some things to play. My backlog is extensive. There's got to be something in there.
I mean, come on. You have to make the ant army grow.
That is true. I will probably spend a lot of time building an ant army. I'm not going to lie.
Alright, I think that's us done. Y'all have a good one.
Bye.
See ya.